Hey, babe. Here we go. Hey, babe. Start of the John Muir Trail. And as you can see, the bottom destination, Mount Whitney, says 211 miles, but that ends at the top of Mount Whitney, and we still have to walk down.
He said, "Don't get me."
He's trying to get his selfie. Oh, this is funny.
With a very big I don't have to work.
This is Vernal Falls. Top of the Vernal Falls.
You might want to speak up if you actually want to hear you.
It was 0.8 miles of straight up hill. It was an ass kicker, really. It's beautiful. Just getting started.
This is what you don't see in most of the John Muir Trail videos, where you have to stop about 20 times before you get to the top because it's so damn steep.
Yeah, you gotta stop like every maybe 50 feet. Yeah.
It's a butt kicker.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that in any of the videos, so I think I'm gonna need to complain to somebody.
So this is Nevada Falls. We've only made it 2.3 miles from the valley, but it was so tough. Switchbacks all uphill. It was horrible. But it's beautiful.
Big names out.
That's the way we're going. Uphill. If we're going somewhere, it's uphill. Came from the valley, way down there. We climbed what? It was 1,500 feet. Yeah. Hey, babe. Oh. Snow melt. This is the falls that we keep taking pictures of. This is the two rivers that feed it. Raging. to the other side. Check that out. It's probably how far of a drop would you think that is from what we've been seeing? And then look at that. Good morning. This is the morning of day 2. We are camped at Little Yosemite Valley. It's pretty cool. So lots of wildlife here. Squirrels, blue jays, saw a coyote last night, a few snakes. So yesterday we only made it the 4.5 miles to here. The hike out of the valley was absolutely excruciating. We got here and we were too exhausted to go do Cloud's Rest, and we don't think we have it in us to do it today, so we're skipping Cloud's Rest. We're gonna go about 9 miles to Sunrise Campground today. Just having some morning coffee. I feel rested. I'm not sore from yesterday, so we took it easy yesterday afternoon. Didn't do a whole lot, but sit and eat, really, and filter water. Wash clothes. I took a bath in the river, so I'm not stinky. But other than that, we're just getting ready. We're getting ready to pack up the tent, and we're going to be moving on out. It's about 5:30 in the morning. We're trying to keep on the Eastern time zone schedule. Go to bed early here, get up early, get started. Yeah. So do you see the coyote? Just saw a deer, just saw a coyote run through our camp. Wow. They are not scared at all.
crazy ass trees. There we go. There's the backside of Half Dome.
We came from 1,000 feet below down there.
Came across this spot and said we just had to stop. There is no easy path. They all lied. Just gotta keep breathing.
How many feet are we at?
$75, $60.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder to breathe up here. Can definitely tell a difference between where we were. We've climbed what, 1,500 feet this morning, and you can definitely tell with the elevation. But I just wanted to look at this burnt. There's a fire up here. It's crazy. It's like surrounded. That's Cloud's Rest, by the way. It's just surrounding us. Fire.
Some of the bark on these trees are like 6 inches thick. It's freaking crazy. These big ones got this really, really thick bark.
Yep. Say bye.
Hasta la taco.
Valley of lavender, and it smells so good. But just wait until I turn around. It's really awesome. It's like all up there. So pretty. I just want to take it and rub it all over me. Make me smell better. We're at approximately a little over 8,000 feet. It's a little tough to breathe up here. little tough to breathe. It's still Cloud's Rest. We've just been getting closer and closer to it. I'm sure there's quite a view over there, but we're not supposed to go on the trails. Spectators. Just came from down there in the burnt forest. Windy up here. And the trail goes that way. We just came from that mountain. We climbed the other side of that mountain all the way up. It was like 2,000 feet straight up. We're coming down the other side of it. And the other side, we found this. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. I hope you guys can see it. You see that? The water is coming out of the ground. It's like this natural spring. It's like bubbling up out of the ground. And let me show you. Woo! Show you this. Whoop! I think I just got wet. But it's coming out of this mountain. Like this, just like bubbling up out of the mountain. So it comes out right there and it's flowing down. Super cool.
That's really cold water.
Okay, so we are in the afternoon of day 3. We made it to Tuolumne Meadows. We have picked up our resupply. There's Mike trying to go through everything. I think we're going to end up dumping a lot because we ended up...
a lot.
I think we brought way too much food.
Way too much.
We're not eating near as much as we thought we would. Alright, so doing that. We got our crap sitting around everywhere. We haven't even put up our tent yet, but we did do laundry. So we've got our dirty underwear clean now, airing in the wind.
Not dirty now.
That's what I just said. That is a bear box. They're everywhere in Yosemite. You have to put all of your sentables in the bear box because there's actually an active bear warning in this campsite, actually. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. As soon as we get our bear boxes, our bear boxes loaded, our resupply done, I think I'm gonna go take a sponge bath in the sink in the bathroom. Honey, can I borrow your loofah?
Yeah, see, I knew you'd be knocking on that fucking door.
This is all my stuff. This is all Mike's stuff. I haven't even got my stuff out yet. I'm trying to cover, it's quite windy here, so, I'm gonna try. I like the wind. We are in Lyle Canyon right now. It's beautiful. I had to bring it out. Show you guys. See the mountain.
Here's where we're eating lunch today. Behind the tree. Pretty awesome.
So this is where we decided to stop for lunch. On day 4, we're in Lyle Canyon. That's probably about 12,000 feet up there. We're at like 95, something like that. I so want to go jump in that whirlpool right there. Okay, so this looks kind of sketchy. Yeah, we're going across that.
It's not bad. It's not wobbly. It's wide. Just don't look at the water.
Okay. Woohoo!
Oh no, fine. It's fine. It's the first one she's done. Yeah. Oh yeah, we saw videos and I was like, there's no way. I would have called it. I was like, nope, calling audible. Some of the California boys think their water tastes like feet because I was in their water supply.
This is the clearest river I've ever seen. You guys see how clear it is? Beautiful. And I think that up there with the snow on it, I think that's Donnie who got it. baby. That's where we're going.
Believe it or not, this is the trail. Up going to our first pass to get out of Yosemite altogether. Lyle Canyon going up Donahue Pass, Julie says. We are grinding right now. More of the quote trail. This is supposed to be the trail. I don't trip going up there. Oh. Look at that. Made steps out of granite. These are steps now, not boulders to scramble across.
So what's the damage? If you got bones with what I said, I didn't plan this, but I'll keep going till I'm dead. I don't need company. No, I'll ride alone instead. You might want something, 'cause you're cleaning up my mess. I don't wanna see that white flag waving. This is to the bitter end. Flag waving, this is to the bitter end. 'Cause this is what I live for. I never quit, no, no. This is what I live for. I take another swing, so I never miss, no, no. This is what I live for. It's time to kiss the ring, oh, I'm trying to get gold. 'Cause this is what I live for. This is what I live for.
So this is where we're going. This is Donahue Pass. We're about halfway up, looks like. Still got some snow going over there. Waterfall. Down there is where we came from. Beautiful lake. Okay, so we just did a PUD, as Mike says. A pointless up and down.
Very pointless, very pointless. Lost, we got a lot of good elevation.
You see? We went all the way up there and then we just came all the way back down the valley. And now
we got to go back up.
we got to go back up that way. Yeah. So here we go.
Pointless up and down.
Pointless up and down.
Turn that off.
All right. It really is beautiful, but it's tough. This is only our first pass. This is Donahue Pass still. We got to go up to a little over 11,000 feet. We went up to 10.5. Oh, 10.6. And then we just came all the way back down. So now we're back at 10,000 feet. We gotta get back up to 11. So remember when we were talking about don't eat the yellow snow, and I said, and you don't eat the pink snow? And y'all were like, what? Yeah, here it is. The pink snow on Donahue Pass. Don't eat the pink snow. It's like algae or something like this. And that one, pink snow. All the way up. This is what we're climbing, by the way. Our first touch of walking across the snow.
It's hot up here.
It is hot. It's hot. Ooh. All this snow, and it's still so hot. Check that out. Probably about what'd you say, 2-3 feet?
Yeah, 2.5 feet. Some spot.
Yeah. And the mosquitoes suck. They're like everywhere. Why? Why? Why is there so many mosquitoes? I don't get it. Ridiculous. Before you start all that, there's another like slope. It's a really steep incline, and then you hit Loud Canyon and it's flat for miles.
No bugs there?
No, the Loud Canyon is beautiful yesterday. We walked through there all day yesterday. We had lunch by the water. Top of Donahue Pass. Yeah. Wow. Right? This is where we're going. That's where the high mountains begin. Big ones. we're in the meadow after Donahue Pass. Mosquitoes are horrible, but they're just flying around us, swarming, so we have our head nets on. Donahue Pass is behind us. But just wanted you to see those mountains. Super cool down in here in the valley. Hello.
Hey there.
Hello. So those guys are northbound PCTers because we're connected with the PCT trail right now. We're sharing. River crossing.
Freak. Took me more streets. Flowing more.
Lots of water down here in the valley. Lots of creek crossings. Pretty flat, but still takes your breath.
That's the altitude.
The altitude, yeah. The Donahue Pass was at a little over 11,000 feet. So we've came down probably 1,000 feet. I'd say we're probably about 10,000 or so. I'm gonna do a turn. Yeah. Oh yeah. Snow. Still snow up there on the top. That's where we're going. No? Super beautiful. Say anything, babe?
You gotta want it.
Or your wife makes you do it. See if I can peek up on them and get a better view of them. Oh, looks like I'm scaring him. I scared him.
How hard it's gonna be. My way is full of branches, like the roots of a tree. Where should I go from here? I'm really good at this.
This is my view pretty much the entire trip because Julie wants to keep the pace. The back of her feet. That's all I get to see. The back of her feet. Then I'll fall over these big rocks right here.
Hey, so this is our second pass of the day. We just think we made it to the top of Island Pass this time.
Well, there's an island out there. Seriously,
Yeah.
there's a big rock right out there in the middle of all that water.
Yeah.
Everybody ready? 'Cause I would rather die. This is not your time.
can hear me, this is Thousand Islands Lake.
Hey babe, you want to tell everybody what you're doing?
I got a little blister.
She got her first blister. Somehow or another under the leukotape that is supposed to prevent blisters. Not sure about that yet.
So we are currently above Ruby Lake. See that way? Nice, bright, blue sky. Nothing but haze, and we smell smoke. Not sure where the fire is, but it's a big one wherever it is.
We ain't scared.
Going up more switchbacks.
We are recording Julie and Mike going for it at Garnett Lake after a crazy long day. Woo-hoo! Awesome! Yes! You got it! You got it! You will feel so good!
My God! Whoa!
You guys are awesome.
Ooh, yeah. That water's probably 48 degrees.
Tell me when you want me to stop.
Totally takes your breath away.
Are you losing your movement, babe?
Once is enough, man. Well, it was worth it, though.
Yeah, right?
Some white water. Yeah, it's like a nice little pool. That's some swiftly moving water right there. We're on our way into Red's Meadow to get cheeseburgers because this guy must have a cheeseburger today.
Yes. So shut up, let's go. Come on. Get there before the... Okay, we left Red's Meadow a few miles back, and
This is all we have to look at right now.
this is all we have to look at.
We'll call this the Downtree Forest.
It's like this in a lot of places around here for some reason. We can only assume it's when the melt-off happens and all these trees just get inundated with so much water they can't stay rooted anymore. They just fall over and die. Then they come out here and they chainsaws and
Clear the trail.
clear the trail. And when anybody tells you, oh, it's a dry heat, tell them they're full of shit. Heat's heat. It's hot out here. Julie's filtering water.
Camel up to before this. We got 5.4 miles to go with no water source. So we're trying to camel up. Killed about a liter of water. I got 3 bottles full here, ready to go.
We had Snickers for lunch.
Lovely lunch. But we had a big breakfast in Mammoth. We left Mammoth late this morning at like 10:45, and we rocked it out 6 miles, and it's 2:30. So we did good.
So we did like 2 miles an hour the
Almost.
entire time.
Yeah. And it was uphill most of the time.
Yeah.
We're about halfway through today. Well, we have about 8 more miles to go, I think, for today.
Stays like this though, we'll do it in 4 hours.
Hopefully. So this is our lunch site.
The lunch site.
Taking our feet off, our shoes off. I got a little blister going on.
Not much to see over that way.
That's where we've been. That's where we're going. We're about 66 miles in. Yeah. We got a pass to go over here in a little bit. It's not too bad though. It's 1,000 mile.
Shit.
1,000 foot gain in 5.4 miles, so it's not that bad.
Signing off so we can go ahead and go hike.
Yes, I gotta put my shoes back on. Gotta get back on the road. We just passed the 10,000 foot. We're passing over Duck Pass. We left Red's Meadow this morning at like 10:45, a really late start, but we're banging out miles. We've almost gone 8 miles and it's only 4:30 in the afternoon. And we are super duper high. We're almost even with those mountains over there. It's incredible. Just stop for a breather. Been all uphill today. But we're banging it out. I think we got our trail legs on. We dropped about 8 to 9 pounds of weight this morning. Sent it back home. So we're rocking it out pretty light, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
There he is taking pictures.
Look, Mom, no guardrails.
No guardrails and a long way down.
10,000 feet down.
Just 10,000 feet, that's it.
We just passed the 10,000 foot marker, so that's how we know that.
Yep. Almost at the top of Silver Pass. It's been one of the roughest days. Haven't been feeling the trail at all today. Been wearing my ass out. We just did a 1,700 foot climb. We are completely exhausted, and we still have 6 miles to go to get to BVR today, so that we can have burgers and showers and wash our clothes, and we only have 4 hours to do it in. So let's hope that the downhill is a whole lot faster than the uphill was. Silver Pass the grass. What's the matter, babe?
Great with me, you'll find out. And then the vacations. The gear is expensive, but trust me, the vacations are. Well, not even that. You need the certified for it.
So this is VVR. This is where we decided to zero. That was pretty much all it. We saw the bathrooms and the restaurant, the store. This is our tent set up where we stayed last night, and we'll stay again tonight. We will be leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning to get back on the trail. I have so loved my 0 day today. It's been so amazing. I've had a shower, a 7-minute shower. I've done my laundry. We have redone our itinerary to lower the amount of miles we're going to be doing per day. And because I've decided 15 miles is just way too much, we can't do that. So, getting ready to go through our resupplies and see what we can get done from there. Okay, good morning. We're at VVR. We are waiting for the ferry to leave. It's a little after 8. Ferry leaves at 9. We've had our breakfast. We've had a full day of rest yesterday. We had a shower. We did our laundry. We feel good. We've ate a ton of food and calories, that's for sure. Lots of food. So we have redid our itinerary as far as the amount of miles we're going to be hiking. We've decided to go straight from VVR all the way to Whitney Portal without a resupply. We're going to just use what we have in our resupplies today. We're going to skip Kearsarge because it was going to be a whole day worth of hiking out over a pass and then back over a Kearsarge pass in one day. It was just such a waste for only 3 days worth of food. So we're just going to make what we have work. Go from there. We feel good. We got about a 10-mile day today. Going to, I don't even know. Do you remember where we're going today?
Tent site at mile marker something.
We will be going over a pass, Sheldon Pass, I think, today. Not sure what the elevation is. So we're just chilling with some other hikers around the fire pit
One of the
area.
boys over there grabbed it because I thought it was theirs.
Yeah, we'll leave this afternoon because I'm 98%.
Okay, okay, cool.
Do a few miles.
Ready to get our hike
Yeah, you'll
on.
probably pass.
Feeling
Well, I
good. My
need to catch up
blisters
to
are
you
much
guys for
better.
the
I did
next
have
session,
some
okay?
blisters, but they're all good. I've been soaking them in
Just wait or
salt
dreads for
water
like half a day.
for the past 2 days.
Well, I know Snooki's gonna be
I feel
Oh,
good.
he's in
Ready to
Mammoth, right?
Mammoth for a couple days.
So we're on the pontoon boat, taking the ferry back to the trailhead, and this is Lake Edison. It's so calm and peaceful. It's just flat as glass.
When the night night is overcome, you may rise to find the sun.
So this is Marie Lakes. We had lunch down there. Absolutely beautiful lake. We are about to cross over Selden Pass. It's 11,058, something like that, elevation. We're doing the last little bit of grind going up, so something like that. Yeah, and there goes the trail, and that's where we're going. And my hubby.
Tired. Hard to breathe.
It is. It's harder to breathe up here. You have to take more breaks. This is the John Muir Wilderness. We're headed down the last switchbacks to get to Muir Trail Ranch so that we can stay in the backpacker campground tonight, and they've got hot springs, natural hot springs there, so we're going to be soaking in the hot springs in just under an hour. Can't wait. Comes my hubby. So it's the morning of day 11, I think. Losing track of the days, but we just rolled into, we slept at Muir Trail Ranch last night, and this is the morning. Looks like they're getting their horses ready to go out on a trail ride or something. Is that sweet babies? Is that sweet babies? Is that sweetie? Hi. And so yeah, this is Muir Trail Ranch. Here's the hiker boxes. It looks like their store is about to fall over. Wow. It's definitely a ranch in the middle of nowhere. 9, I think. Another sweet baby. Sweet babies. Goodness. So tired already. It's only 8 o'clock. And so those there must be the rental cabins. maybe. Definitely a ranch in the middle of nowhere. Wow. Water is moving. So we just topped this ridge and saw this, and this is quite impressive. We're in Kings Canyon, and I understand why they call it Kings Canyon, because we are definitely in the crease of the canyon. I think that's the trail. Oh, no, it goes that way. Thank goodness. Wow. That's a fucking waterfall. And it's falling about 1,000 feet into the canyon.
No,
Yay!
don't do it.
Well, then I'm gonna go sit right over there on the...
We'll walk around that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go sit over there.
Watch out.
Take my picture. So this is the Evolution Creek, the fearful crossing everybody fears. This is the regular crossing, and it is not even above the knee. Very manageable if anybody wants to know. So,
Of course, they won't know about it until a few months from now.
well, I'll let them know. But it's very manageable. We just survived it. It's awesome. Hey, babe. This is our dinner date for tonight. It's so pretty. We're sitting on top of a rock, on top of a waterfall. There's a bunch of trout trying to jump up the waterfall. And Right over there is our tent. It's our campsite for tonight and our dinner date. It's really pretty. Welcome to Evolution Lake. We are on our way, getting ready to go over Muir Pass this morning. It's about 9:30. We got a few miles to go. We're like at 10,800 feet. Day 12 of our journey. We got 1 week left. We'll be summoning Whitney in 1 week. 8 days left. Feeling pretty good. It's a tough climb to get up here, but we're still doing it. Rocking it out. Aren't we, babe?
Oh, breathing hard and then actually rocking it out.
Yeah. Muir Pass, here we come. Alright, so I think this is our longest creek crossing yet, but we'll see how Mike does. This water is feeding, I think that's Sapphire Lake. Alright, I guess it's my turn.
Alright, this is gonna be Julie now. Crossing the long creek crossing. Finally a couple places to sit. Watch the show. Here's some couple spots there where she's gonna have to stretch. Plus we got 30-pound packs on. Makes your balance a little wobbly. Whoa, that was close. That was a hard rock because it's slanted. You almost ate it. That was close. Oops.
Decided to take a break after that rock creek crossing right there. Just chilling back, laying on a rock, and looking up at this. It's a pretty cool sight. There's like all these trails of water coming down from the snow melt up there, causing that all that creek melt, snow melt water, whatever you want to call it, to go into the lakes. Is where we're going. Alright, day 12, and we're experiencing sprinkles for the very first time from that little cloud right there. Sprinkles. Not rain yet. Sprinkles. These clouds start gathering. I hope we don't end up in a storm.
This is what most of the trail is. It's not real flat. Every once in a while you'll get some of this where it's just sand. But most of the time you're going over top of rocks, onto loose rocks. There's been some really bad areas. Right now this area has been fairly good. I will video more of the bad stuff here soon, I'm sure. Hey, a gate! Gotta cross someone's property, it looks like, or just a random gate for some odd reason. Here's a very good example. Well, we have found to see about 50% loose rock ankle breakers. And there's actually in some places where when you're coming down, you have 2-foot drop-offs, big honking steps onto that loose stuff. So I see a lot of YouTube videos of people walking in meadows, having a grand old time. I'm gonna be honest, we're 2/3 of the way through this, and I have yet to step foot in a meadow, but I have done a lot of that stuff right there, and that stuff right there. Okay, here we are with some more quote-unquote trail.
What the hell is this? This is mountain climbing.
You just gotta find a footing that doesn't give way and you don't break your neck in the process.
A lot of the trail is like that.
There's a lot of the trail is like that. At least this one doesn't have ankle breaker rocks that you gotta walk all on just to get to the step ups. But we will video more of those later, I'm sure. Especially when you're going down. All right, so here's some more of the lovely trail. We call them ankle breakers. Julie said I should film it, not her. Can't really use your poles too well because they may end up snapping off in between these rocks that wobble under your feet. I already messed my ankles up about halfway through running on these things, trying to catch a ferry boat to a resupply spot. And that's our trail underwater.
We're at Palisades Lakes. We just got to the top of the Golden Staircase. We got our tent set up and everything, but waiting for our dinner. And we look out and we see this beautiful, beautiful sky. It's crazy looking. So, it's the morning of Monday, July 9th, day 14, I guess. Yeah, 14. We've already came from the other side of that other far lake over there this morning. Totally not feeling it. We had a rough day yesterday. Climbed the Golden Staircase, pushed ourselves way too far, but luckily we only have an 11-mile day today, so we'll be able to get to camp early and relax a bit, hopefully. We're probably almost 11,000 feet or so in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere. Seems to be the norm. Just go over one mountain to get to the next. Today we'll be going up another 1,000 feet to go down 2,000 feet, just to go up tomorrow 2,000 feet over another pass, and then down 2,000 feet. I don't know what it is with the 2,000 feet, but 2,000 feet's pretty hard up here in the Sierras. It's hard to get air. Having a hard time breathing this morning for some reason. There's only one way out of here, so I must go. We finally made it to the top of Mather Pass. Took forever, and it was hard. But this is where we've been. This is us relaxing after our hard work. And this is where we're going. Now we got 7 miles down just to go up another 2,000 feet. So it is Monday, July 9th. We were supposed to summit Whitney on the 14th, but we just got some bad news when we got into camp today. The ranger came by and said that there was a wildfire and Whitney portal is closed. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do. We've got a couple of options. We'll go a couple of days, go to the next ranger station, ask them what the status is. If it's not good, then our plan is to bail out over Kearsarge Pass, go to Onion Valley, and just end the trip. And we just want to do Whitney, or if the portal is open, then we can finish our trip. So we've got a big decision to make. And we can let you know. Disappointing, but we're tired. This is hard shit. We're tired.
Let's go to Vegas. Let's blow off the rest of this trip.
Mike wants to go to Vegas.
Yes.
Guess we'll see. Mather was a hard pass today.
Jesus was
We weren't feeling up to par at all this morning. We had a good day yesterday. And we were exhausted still this morning. We didn't even get out of camp till late. Almost 8:30. We made today a short, it's like 11 something.
short.
That's a short day.
11-mile day.
It's unbelievable how hard these mountains are. You know,
There's nothing like
10 miles at home usually takes me 6 hours. 10 miles here takes me about 10 hours. It's hard. We're pretty tired. No, it's 7:45 mosquitoes are everywhere. So this is the top of Pinchot Pass, 12,050 feet. Going southbound, it was one of the easier passes so far. We're getting ready to go down this way. It's Tuesday, July 10th. 5 more days, woohoo! And that's where we came from. Those lakes down there. There's my Ewok.
I prefer Jedi Master.
Jedi Master, okay. We're coming down off Pinchot. And there's just absolutely nothing. This is the trail. But there's nothing out here but rock and water.
And one marmot.
We saw a marmot, but it's just, I just thought that this was a pretty cool part of the trail. Look at the different colors of this granite. I love this red. What are we gonna see when we turn this bend? Never know. Some mountains, and looks like we have a couple of snow. Mountains, a little snow patch to go through. Oh, and yeah, the ankle breaker rocks. These rocks suck. Most of it's melted. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you off for this. So I'm about to go over my very first suspension bridge. It's pretty long and it's pretty bouncy. Here we go. Here goes. Woo! Oh, it's bouncy. Oh. Oh, it's squeaking. Woo! It's like so bouncy. It's so bouncy. Ah!
Finally found the one person
Woo! Wow. Fun. So we are in the middle of going up Glen Pass. And the clouds look pretty
ominous.
rough up there. And all of a sudden it just started hailing. I'm not sure if looks like rain now again, but it was just little bitty pieces of hail, a little bigger than sleet.
We are going up to pretty cold.
We're at about 11,000 feet right now.
I bet that is the pass, though. Clouds coming right through it.
So this is cool. We're still on Glen Pass. This is the trail. And the water is like coming out of the mountain like it's really cool. And it goes all the way down to there and then over the side.
GoPro ain't gonna be able to get it.
So we just realized that the trail goes all the way up. That's at least 1,000 foot.
And there's little people.
There's little. You see those little people?
Yeah, those are normal
there?
sized people. Those aren't little Julies up there.
No. Oh, that's way up there. Wow. This is Glen Pass. This is the trail. I hate all these loose rocks like this. The sun is out and I feel raindrops. This is how slow we go up the passes. And you see this? These steps right here are ridiculous. They're like half my height, like it goes up to my knee. God. You gotta do all these little steps and you gotta deal with all these loose rocks. You can't use your poles because your poles get stuck in between all the little rocks. I'm afraid I'm gonna break one. So I gotta do all this without using my poles. So, I don't know if you can see that little person. That's where we were just a few minutes ago. And now we're going up probably 50 or so switchbacks. Yeah, that's a lake. in the middle of between mountains. Yeah. So that's where we've been. And we're going way up there somewhere. I can't even see. It's like way up there. Let's go over all that rock. It's nothing but granite. It's crazy. Let's see here. There. So here we are at the base of Forester, getting ready to go over our last pass before Whitney. Today is Thursday, July 12th. We will summit Whitney in 2 days. Very exciting. So, I just showed you where we've been. And this is where we're going. All the way up there. I'm not sure exactly where we're gonna cross it at, but probably over there where those clouds look mean. Probably either there or I don't know. I don't see any backpacks going up right here, so I don't know. You never know till you get up there. But it's big. We'll be going our highest peak today. It's 13,100 something, I think. So 13,000, getting us ready for Whitney for 14,500. Good stuff. We're still climbing Forester, and we got in a little crevice here where the wind isn't so bad, and I just wanted to show you how these clouds were going over this mountain right here. I hope you can see it. Hopefully, thankfully that's not where we're going, but you see where that snow is right there? We're going to that little dip to the right of that. That's where we're going. That's Forester Pass. Yeah, babe. This has been a pretty easy pass in comparison. Glenn sucked. Glenn, there was 2 false summits, and then you came over the second false summit, and then you hit like this wall, this mountain, and you just had to climb straight up. It was ridiculous.
It is something cold out here. Losing your stuff, man.
Oh shit. How long have you been waiting?
A long time. Wade went down to the first lake. I don't know where. That's what a guy told me when I was a half mile down.
It's cold.
Cold.
All right, let's go.
This is coming down the going south over Forester Pass. This is crazy. It's like this rock wall over here, and It's like the trail. Look at that. Oh. We're like on the side of a mountain. Look how beautiful that is. It's crazy. One, two, three, 4, 5 lakes. They all catch the snow melt. It's crazy. So cold, my nose is running. It was really cold up there. And we only stayed for like maybe 10 minutes. So we've done, let's see, 9 miles today so far. And we need to go at least 13 to stay on schedule because we ended it short yesterday. Whitney Portal is open now. The fire, they're not using Whitney Portal for staging anymore, so we'll be able to summit Whitney the day after tomorrow. 2 days. This was our last pass to Whitney. Woohoo!
Thank God.
This got us prepared to summit Whitney on Saturday. Okay, so we're coming down off Forester Pass. We made it down off the mountain before that hit. It's thundering, it's raining, and it's hailing. So we have that coming at us, and we have this coming at us. And I think we're gonna be in a world of hurt here in a minute because I think we've got 2 storms that are gonna collide with each other, and we're going to be engulfed in just clouds. We're not going to be able to see anything. This is crazy. Do you see how they're moving? Definitely hailing more than rain. It's cold. I would say it's probably around 50. Would you say, honey?
Yeah.
We've got our rain gear on and there's nowhere for us to hide. We were talking about possibly finding a big rock to hide under until the bus passes, but I don't know.
Maybe pull out the rain fly.
We're gonna be walking through the clouds here in a minute, you guys. And say hi.
Right?
hasn't really started pouring yet, which is pretty.
Yeah. Get over the side, babe. Thank you.
Yeah, oh, go ahead. How she's not freezing in those shorts, I don't know.
Don't let it be, she's cold.
These clouds. We're just gonna be, looks like we're just gonna walk right off the mountain or something.
Walk right into them clouds.
Starting to rain a little harder. You can barely see the mountain up there. Tallest thing out here. I don't want to be the tallest thing out here. This is Tyndall Creek after last night's rain, thunderstorms. It's very dangerous right now and we're about to cross this. This sucks. Yeah, we're gonna go down a little bit and hopefully it's a little bit better downstream. This is the Bighorn Plateau. That's where we've been. 11,000-ish. 11,420. Really cool. This is a wide open, high elevation plateau. There's little marmots everywhere. They're everywhere. They're almost like prairie dogs or something. Yay, we're almost there. Wow. That's exciting. Base of Whitney. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. This is Guitar Lake. We're in our tent. It's pretty cool. We're going to the summit in the morning. Just wanted to finish this before we got here. It was all So it's a beautiful morning here at Guitar Lake. Getting ready to finish the JMT this morning. Headed up to Whitney. I think that's Whitney. I'm not really sure. I think that it is, but it's gonna be the clouds have gone away, nice blue skies. It's gonna be a gorgeous day to summit Whitney and finish this John Muir Trail. Whew.
We are ascending into the clouds of Whitney. I get a better video of that. I got a pretty cool picture. Those clouds are hitting part of the mountain and shooting straight up from there. Check this out. Totally awesome.
I've tried to cut these corners, try to take the easy way out. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't have, 'cause I've traveled all this way for something. I take it in but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Been waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it in for a while, hey. Take me with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Been waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, hey. Been holding it in for a while, hey. Take me with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. And I know it's hard when you're falling down and it's a long way up and you make the ground, but get up now, get up now.
So we made it.
Hi.
Crazy view up here.
We got a wall of fog.
Yeah.
Clouds. We have kind of a view over there.
A little bit of a view.
That's where we came. Somewhere that way is Yosemite.
That's just totally crazy.